It's ladies' night here on SpinTV, bringing you the moving day coverage of the 2017 Masters Cup, presented by Innova. I'm Jamie Thomas, and we brought back in Ian Anderson himself. How are you, buddy?
Always excited to be back, Jamie.
We're going to check out the FPO division. Should be really good. It's a pretty tight race so far. I think only 3 strokes separate the entire card.
Wow.
Ladies all playing Delaveaga pretty well in the first day.
Yeah, it is a tough track in the Masters Cup layout, Jamie.
Most definitely. Paige Pierce is continuing her absolute domination of the division this year. She's sitting at 5 down.
Or 5
And
up, I believe.
Have Nicole Bradley 5 up. Yeah, thank you. 5 up. Nicole Bradley 2 strokes behind her at 7 up, and Jennifer Allen and Valarie Jenkins at 8 apiece. Moving right on into hole 1.
Cool. It is a big uphill hole, low ceiling. You got those retainers you need to navigate somehow, Jamie. It's a really tough part job.
And I would expect that Paige Pierce, who will start the card off, she has the power to get up there and throw a lot of the similar lines that the guys do. So this is not out of her birdie possibility to start the round.
Yeah, don't count out Jennifer Allen either, man. She throws pretty far too.
For sure. Furthest thrower in the world right now.
Yep, that was a great skip for Paige. It's a tough look from over there, but she's pretty close. Nicole Bradley up next, out of Truckee, California. NorCal action. Leaves it a little bit left, but there's a pretty good alley right there.
She'll still have the hyzer window up gap there.
Mm-hmm. Another big thrower on the card, Jennifer Allen. Lots of power, Jamie, just low.
Yeah, and those retaining walls are not making it any easier. You don't get that skip up the hill. You really have to hit a small gap.
You really do. Yeah, the height control, and this is essential. Valarie Jenkins / Doss, hitting a pretty similar spot to Jennifer.
Yeah, she's very familiar with this course, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
She put it right in the window.
There is her upshot. Should be a pretty easy par. We got Nicole with the forehand up.
Oh, fortunate forward roll right there.
Yeah,
that could have been worse.
No doubt. And Jennifer Allen leaves it out a little bit wide, but that's within her putting range. Was that a P2 right there?
P2. We just shot her in the bag, so that should be coming out before too long.
Oh, excited to see that, man. I always like seeing the ladies' bags. They throw different stuff than, every Innova Pro throws all the same discs, pretty much. So it's
right.
Kind of cool to see.
Spoiler alert, there will be destroyers in there because I don't know of an Innova Pro that doesn't throw destroyers, but she does have some interesting molds in there, along with Hannah Leatherman.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Big fan of her. Actually, both those ladies. Everybody just cleaning up some pars, I believe. Paige really did not have a very good look for birdie there, despite that good drive.
Yeah, she had the tough little Annie corner.
Yeah, sorry, Jennifer with the bogey after that missed putt. My bad there. Alrighty, big ol' thanks to Innova Champion Discs for sponsoring that SpinTV coverage, Jamie. And we're on to hole 2, and it's actually a pretty good lefty hole for you, if you can throw it far enough.
Yeah, the flex line is there, or the forehand for the righties. Mm-hmm. Anywhere getting the corner is good because no matter whether you're 50, 40, 30 feet, you still have a really tough death putt.
Yeah. It's scary. As you can see that basket just on the edge of that cliff right there, and it drops off real quick. Paige Pierce going to be taking the box after carding that 3 on the first hole. Taking this hyzer line.
And if that stays full flight, then that's a great shot.
Yeah, it turns out fantastic. She's about 30 feet short right. She's got a look, but it's a very scary one. We'll see what she does. Nicole Bradley making the corner. No shame in that drive at all.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Yep. Val? Yep.
playing along the rocks there a little bit.
Yeah, might be taking the outside line to the basket there. And Jennifer crushing one up the hill. She mashes. Wow.
Yeah, and that's a great shot. Just you see the danger of that one tree that blocks the basket.
Yep. We're looking at Val's second shot here. It's such a sketchy upshot with this hard pan. Sometimes it slides, sometimes you hit a rock and it just stops. Really, really difficult.
Yeah, and you saw her slide up right there next to where Paige's drive is.
Yeah, exactly. And here we are looking at Paige, 100% death putt. Wow.
100% in the basket.
Wow. A 2 on this hole, Jamie. Incredible.
That's big. That gains a stroke in any division, including MPO.
Absolutely. Val makes a good par save right there, along with Jennifer. And Nicole had a really, really pretty upshot on this one.
Yeah, one where you hit your head on the basket as you tap it in.
Mm-hmm. That's what you want on this hole. You do not want any kind of putt if you can avoid it.
Most definitely. 3 great putts and great upshot.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Paige getting a birdie on hole 2, separating from the field there, and taking that lead out to 3. And Jamie, hole 3. This is another hole I wouldn't mind having you on my doubles team.
Oh yeah, the left side is definitely open with that hyzer gap.
Yep.
Or the straight mid-range if you have the control.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it's a little less scary. There is a tree left and long of the pin that can kind of block that forehand or that lefty hyzer if you go too far on it.
Exactly. Paige Pierce, look like she's lining up that mid-range up the middle shot. Is she throwing a putter?
It looks like a putter the way it's dropping out of the air, and that's just a pure shot.
Wow. Paige Pierce. Game Shark for FPO. Nicole Bradley. That's looking good too, Jamie.
Yeah, that should filter out just to the left, and long look, but a clear one.
Yeah. Val, I would guess she's throwing a buzz here.
Yeah, that's very interesting, obviously, to see her over
I know.
on Team Discraft after many, many years with Innova. I did a double take the first time I saw it on her shirt this year.
It is definitely a bit of a trip. And Jennifer Allen playing a little slight turnover. Looks like that's going to fade out a little too early, though.
Yeah, a little bit high, making sure she cleared the branch right in the middle of the shot, but she cleared it pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Val from just a little bit short left, looking at her second shot.
That's a good bid.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer from just a little bit closer, but also from the left. That looked awkward.
Just a little short. Yeah, she had a straddle putt there, and just the tree behind her stance.
Yeah. Ooh.
Great putt by Nicole right there.
Fantastic. And Paige going back-to-back birdies.
Shredding the first 3 holes so far, making it look pretty easy. And if she'd just gotten a little more skip on her first drive of the round, she may be looking at 3 for 3.
Yeah, agreed. There is Jennifer and Val cleaning up pars. A couple nice birds on that one, though.
Yeah, the whole card's played pretty well so far. Just Paige is starting out pretty hot, heating up early on Saturday.
Sure enough. Man, Delaveaga is just so pretty, Jamie. Love that flight over top of the world right there. Oh,
yeah, you could see all the way down to the bay, and as you can tell in all of the promotional stuff we do, it's an amazing place to be for the tour.
No doubt. Hole 4, par 3, call it par 3.5. It's just short of 400 feet. There's a cliff to the right the entire time. There's a ton of trees to weave through during the fairway.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time at De La. This is par 3.5, par 4, even with the shorter tee pad. But I would expect the hyzer attack here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Paige saw that one off a little bit, and you can see her listening for that tree, inevitable tree hit, I should call it.
Yeah, that's not a bad tree hit considering how inside that was.
Mm-hmm. Nicole?
Come on, baby.
Ooh, just knocked down there.
Yeah, it looked like a great throw if it stayed clean, but that doesn't happen often on hole 4. Ooh, Val getting some turns she didn't want. But a kick.
You heard her say right there, great kick.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the next words out of my mouth.
Uh-huh. Oh, not a great upshot, though. Still has some work to do to get up and down for a 4. Looking at Nicole's second. Wow.
Upshot game strong today.
Indeed. We're looking at Paige. Pin high left. That's a putt.
Yeah, I think she released that one a little early as well.
Mm-hmm. Val with a rare forehand.
Okay, I'm glad you said it. You know the rule when I say it.
And then they start throwing it all around.
Oh, yeah.
That was Jennifer after a really good drive. Look at her upshot there. Didn't quite work out, and she's going to have to settle for a 4, unfortunately.
Yeah, she didn't quite commit to that putt, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary one downhill in that hard pan down to the cliff. Paige makes another scary putt, Jamie.
Yeah, 2 death putts in a row. Confidence is strong. Good stroke.
Val cleans up the 4 at least. And Nicole, I believe this is for a par. Be a good one to get. Oh, no.
Ooh. You just thought about that one too much.
She did, didn't she? Yeah.
I mean, 2 great approaches on the holes, and, got to put it away.
Yep. I'm sure she wants that one back. And there is Jennifer cleaning up her bogey as well, I think. And I believe Paige has got a stroke on the card there with a par.
You're right about that. She's gotten strokes early and often so far this round.
She has taken that lead out to 4. And we're on to hole 5, par 3. 318 plays more like 450, 500. You have to go over those bushes. Well, you don't have to, but it's the pro route, Jamie.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, I think, especially with FPO, you can see how much better the ladies are getting in general. They're throwing further, they're getting closer to the hole, more of an opportunity for 2.
Yeah, there's a real separator here for Paige and Jennifer. Paige? Wow. She got over. She's got like a little 15-foot putt.
Yeah, that was a great shot for this hole. Just probably 10 feet left of where she needed it to be.
Yeah, agreed. Nicole, I think she's probably shooting for that little mini gap in between the bushes, but came up a little bit short right of that. Valarie.
Yeah, if you're not going to go over it, you have to do what Valarie's done here and play it a little more out to the right. The gap is slightly bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's such a tough gap to hit going under these bushes. And Jennifer has the power to get there, Jamie, but didn't turn it over.
Yeah, this hole's it's tricky. You have to throw more of an understable disc than you would think.
Yeah, you're right. Nicole pitches over the bushes nicely, looking at Valarie trying to do the same.
Great little helicopter shot there.
Wasn't that cool? Really liked it. Jennifer set herself up for the gap pretty well right there. Just pitches in, and Paige for a 2 and another stroke on the...
How do you make this
Well,
putt?
not this hole.
A little frustrated with herself. She said, how do you make that putt?
I know, right?
I wonder if she meant, how do you miss that putt?
Yeah, I think so. Too funny.
I was going to say, Paige, you can make that putt.
She can. Just not that
It's
time.
not normally a problem.
No, not at all. We got some par cleanups from everybody right here. No shame in a par, but that would have been a great birdie for Paige.
Yeah, still 2 down through 5. I think Macbeth, on his, maybe both of his rounds, was only 3 down through 5.
I think you're right.
So, she's only one off the pace that he was setting to set the course record. Not too shabby.
At all. Paige can play. There she is, still with that 4-stroke lead over Nicole. Jennifer and Val hanging around within striking distance. And we're on to hole 6. It's a touch over 400. Danger here, Jamie, is that OB right and long.
Yeah, I think this is a great skill showcasing hole for the FPO division.
Mm-hmm.
With the guys who can throw a little further, they're usually taking mid-ranges, but maybe some of these ladies have to go up to a fairway driver, and you really have to stop it on a dime, which is much more of a challenge. So it's a great hole for them.
Yeah. Paige left it out a little. That's kind of a safe play, if you're not going to turn it over too much.
Yeah, the safest look to the basket is from that side.
Oh.
And then this happened.
Whoa.
Hey, little guy. It's coming right after Ben working the camera there.
Gopher snake? What do you think?
Where's Madison Walker when we need her?
She is
That's
Slytherin?
pretty cool. See, PDGA Marty. I saw that on their Instagram feed, and I wasn't sure where that came
funny.
from. So that was nice to know.
Nicole turning over that mid-range a little too much. Hopefully can get up and down from over there.
Yeah, possibly a little distracted by the snake, and she thought the telephone pole was a Mando for a second.
Oh, did you?
So.
Oh, that's funny. Good-looking drive right here.
Yeah, great height, good safe play that, might give a 50-50 run.
Jennifer looks to be attacking this hole, but again, needed a flippier disc.
Yeah, last couple drives, I think she just probably notched up one stability notch over what she needed.
That was a great upshot from Nicole, just erring on the side of short, which is inbounds, unlike going long. Here's Jennifer's second shot. I gotta imagine she's just laying up here.
Yeah, this is a long look with the OB right behind.
Well done.
Perfectly done. Yeah. Perfectly done.
I believe that's Paige over there just laying up for par as well. And Val with a scary par putt. Sorry, that was her second shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would have been a birdie for her, but very experienced on this course. She knows that doesn't have to push, 6 holes into the second round.
And especially in that spot in particular. Not the one to do it.
Yeah, well, Paige is going to take a par, obviously, being that close, so it's better to tie than give a stroke there.
No doubt. Cole makes a nice par after that drive. Paige cleans up as well. Here is Val and Jen. A little par star. No shame.
Yeah, a couple holes straight. As long as you're not taking bogeys, you're doing all right at Delaveaga.
Yeah, you really got to risk it to get the biscuit on that one, as they say.
Oh.
Yep.
Consider.
They do. Hole 7, Jamie, we're going dead straight pretty much. It's flat for the first 150, 200, and then we're sloping downhill, pinching fairway, hard pan, cliff, 20 feet past the basket. It's a really cool hole, but it's
Is that all? That's all the challenge on this one? Anything else you want to throw in there?
That's it, yeah. It's the brush on the left, maybe? I don't know. There's that too.
This one's just tough. I mean, you have to have some speed on your shot, and then you have to have it slow down at just the right point over the crest of the hill. Really hard to execute. And you have to contend with those guys.
Paige, I was going to say, Paige had the line if that tree wasn't there. Looks like Nicole is throwing a ghost. Great mid-range selection for this hole. Don't want something that's going to fade out too hard, like a higher speed disc will. Looks like Val's gone back to that buzz, but just didn't turn it over, kind of like hole 3.
Yeah, she hadn't had a whole lot of time to really get some super seasoned buzzes in there, so that one's got a little bit of stability still.
Yep. Exactly. And Jennifer making the opposite mistake she's been making lately, which was turning that one over too much. Oh my goodness. This upshot, Jamie.
Yeah, that's going to require some precision touch, and Paige shows that off.
Yeah, that was really, really well done. Val looking to keep pace. And
Pretty much matching Paige there.
She was, wasn't she? Nicole, not much easier, but a little cleaner look.
Yeah, Nicole's
that'll
upshot
work.
game has been nothing short of impressive so far.
Agreed. Oh. Huh. It's going to give Jennifer a scarier par putt than she was looking for.
Good hit.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see her commit to that one versus the one on 4, even with the downhill right behind it. Just put it right in.
Yeah, I think she felt a little more confident on that one. Val makes her par putt, Paige doing the same, and Nicole should have no worries.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're seeing a whole lot of different styles on the front 9, or front 12 so far, excuse me. Nicole is playing a safer game and, is only 2 off of Paige for the round, so lots of ways to attack this.
Yeah, looks like we missed Jennifer's second shot there, so that was a bogey, unfortunately. Hole 8, par 3, 348. It's dead straight. Downhill, though, is pretty reachable for the card.
Yeah, there's, potential to take a 2, potential to take a 5 on this hole, and, along with the one right after it. Some big putts hit on
yeah.
the Meet the Pro skins by the ladies on this hole.
Oh, really? Oh, I can't wait to see that video.
Yeah, that should be good.
Paige Pierce on the box. Looks to fade a little early, but should be okay. Oh, that's slightly better than okay.
She's in a window right there. That same one Manabu hit the putt from.
That looks like Nicole's throwing her ghost again.
And if that hooks up, that's going to work nicely.
Yeah, that'll play.
I wonder if she caught something. It looked like it was speeding down the hill a little more.
Yeah, a little Delaveaga action. Val piping that buzz down there again.
Yeah, there's a great release on the buzz.
Yeah,
That's really what you
just a
wanted to
little
do.
bit turn.
Just drift over a little bit to take the road out of play.
Jennifer goes right but kicks left. Fortunately, you do not want to be down where that disc hit. Oh my goodness.
She picked her spot to be
Yeah.
aggressive, and that was a great run.
It was. I thought that was going in.
That one did.
Jenkins. She is such a good putter, Jamie.
Yeah, definitely. And she knows these greens quite well. That was a great follow as well.
It was, yeah. Good birdie from Jennifer. Paige looking to make this 3 birdies on the card. Wow.
Downhill putting on point so far.
And Nicole almost made it a star frame.
Yeah, you feel bad for Nicole there. That was not a bad drive and not a bad look at a deuce.
Yeah, but still loses that stroke. Paige is 5 clear, and like you said, Jamie, hole 8A, it's a 2, but 5s can happen.
Yeah, and it's made slightly easier this year. The log right behind the basket that you'll see momentarily gives it a little bit of a backboard.
Oh, that's right, huh?
But, danger to the right still.
Paige, that looks really good if it sits. Ooh.
Yeah, just found the last gap of trouble.
Yep, hopefully that didn't go too far down the hill. Valarie, a little bit safer play here. She'll have a look for a 2.
Good dodge by Keenan on the catch cam there.
Yep. And Jennifer Allen, that's looking hot. Whoa.
Ooh. And it's probably a better kick than if that log hadn't been there.
Agreed. And Nicole Bradley.
Window's open for her.
You hug it a little too tight there.
Yeah, just a little tight.
Here's her second shot, and wisely just laying it for a par. That's here is Paige from down the hill going forehand. Oh, sit.
It's great accuracy on the forehand.
It was.
Tree's much skinnier than a basket is.
Oh, that's a great par.
Just
putt.
making it count. Wow.
Paige Pierce, man. Here is Jennifer coming back towards the basket for her birdie, but a little scary run. Looked like a half go, Jamie.
Yeah, I'd agree. Val's in great position there on the green.
Capitalizes for a 2. That's a stroke on the card. And Nicole cleans up.
Well, Nicole made the putt.
Look, yeah, she made the putt. And there is Jennifer making hers. Happily for par. I'll take a 3 on that one every time if I never have to take a 5.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't
teeth.
take a bogey, like we're talking about, just try to minimize bogeys on this front 12, get through clean.
Yep. A hole 9 par 3, 315. There's a flex line up the middle. There's also kind of a slight turnover, or there is a big forehand or a lefty backhand hyzer as well. A lot of options, but none of them are easy.
Yeah, I would expect with the handful of power throwers that the flex line is still the play.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely the cleanest line. Let's see what Val can do after carting a birdie on the last hole. Not bad.
No, that was another good kick. She just needed just 5 feet right, and I think she'd have been on the green.
Yeah. Bit of a shank from Paige there. She's got her work cut out for her. Jennifer. You know what she listens to?
I have no idea that we need to do in the earphones next to the in the bag videos.
We do, man. She finished pin high left. Oh, Nicole.
Oh,
That's a good kick.
wow. 2 right releases, left kicks for Nicole last couple holes there.
Yeah, you will take those if they keep you out of the ravine. Looking at her second shot, throwing a big hyzer around these trees. A little too big.
Yeah, I think she's just testing the upshot game a lot today, and that's really the only first one she hasn't passed.
Yeah, true. Paige with the forehand up.
Good slide
should
through the
work.
small gap.
Yeah, should work. Val, after a pretty good drive, just lays it for an easy par. Here is Nicole with her third from short right.
Yeah, I have to say Nicole's not far off from being able to put down a really good round. I think just getting off the tee a little better.
Yeah.
Because the upshot and the putts have been solid. Ooh, wow, Paige.
Right. Yeah. Airballed that one. Coming back for the 4. Oh, wow, Jamie.
Splash out of that right side. Like we were talking about in the FPO video the other day. The heavier cross-chain baskets sometimes kick those putts out a little bit. They're still stiffer with the weight of the X chain on the inner rings. So they just catch slightly different.
Yeah, the catch you won't spit through, but you might kick out if you hit any of the side portion there. Paige with a really unpage like 5 right there, losing 2 strokes of the card, bringing it back a lot closer now. Only 3 strokes on Jennifer and Nicole, and we're on to hole 10, par 3, 347. It's a different hole with this log here, Jamie.
Yeah, very different. There's no roller line anymore. There's there's a much tighter window for that straight shot. It really makes you want to take that lefty hyzer or the righty forehand and bring it back. But it looks like Val's going to commit to the center gap here.
Yeah, I think she's just playing it for par there because you're not going to birdie with that line. But she's going to be struggling for par now after that drive.
Yeah, and this is a little more of the gap I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Good drop.
Yeah, you don't want it to fade out too far left. Nicole. That'll give her a look, Jamie.
Yeah, she definitely committed on the follow through to that turnover. Just needed a little more height to jump the log.
Exactly. Which Paige got the height but did not have the turn. So she finished almost pin high left, but that's a pretty long putt. Val has her work cut out for her here.
Yeah, that's...
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really nice shot for having to take that line, that straddle stance.
Yeah. Ooh, Jennifer, she wanted that one. But going to be taking a par, hopefully, anyway. Here is Paige for a 2. Hoping to come back from that 5, but she'll be looking at a par as well. Val trying to save that par.
Ooh, good bid.
And Nicole looking for a birdie. She just playing it safe there, it looked like, huh?
Yeah, I can't imagine that was intentional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no danger to running that.
Yeah.
So
That was a good comebacker. Val does the same. Paige with a kind of a funny putt here. Makes it regardless. And there's Nicole. So just the one bogey from Val right there. But after that drive, he'll take a 4.
yeah, I think I would expect that all the ladies are a little disappointed by how they played in that hole. I think there's more of an opportunity.
For me, it's time with my friends.
For me, it's a walk in the park.
For me, it's my job.
For me, it's fun.
All right, Jamie, big ol' thanks to the PGA for kicking down for the coverage. And we're on.
Always.
Yeah, they're the best. Hole 11, par 3, 369, dead straight. One branch you got to miss in the fairway right there. Good luck marking this one.
Yeah, this one's going to be very, very tough. I mean, no matter how hard you throw, this is a tough hole.
Yeah.
Dead straight, finish straight at a long distance.
Jennifer's going for it, but kicked a tree and went way left. There is a fairway over there. It's not quite as clean, but it's pretty open. Hopefully she can attack the pin from there. Nicole Bradley trying to throw a hyzer flip. Yeah.
That's not terrible. Yeah, sometimes the locals will take a righty forehand flex really hard.
Yeah.
And try to bend the corner.
Oh, no.
That's a rough kick right there.
You can see the look on Paige's face right there. She's got her work cut out for her.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you say, thank God I have a cushion.
Uh-huh. Valarie Jenkins kicking a tree right there. Here is Paige from way, way, way short left, and she's just getting back on the fairway.
Yeah, smart play, and again, one that's afforded to her by the lead she has right now. Is take the 4 and move on.
Yep. And nobody really peered this hole anyway, so I'm sure she's going to be pretty happy with a 4 if she can get it, which she should be able to do now.
Yeah, that kind of upshot really makes it a lot more possible. Great job.
So here is Val's second or third?
I believe that's going to be her second shot, and just a tough
Sure.
stance.
Nicole. Good upshot. And a good roll, too.
Yeah, nice little help from the course, and Val with another forehand.
You called it, man.
Showing it off.
Here is Jennifer's third. Opening up now for a 4. Left herself a longer putt that she wanted, but it is there.
Yeah, she kind of made a mess of the hole at first, but she capped it off with a good putt to save par, or bogey, excuse me.
Paige did the exact same. And Nicole? I believe that's a 3, right?
Yeah, that should be a 3 for her. That's a great way to get a stroke on the card. Just played it clean and continuing that patient game.
Well put. Alright, there are your scores. Oh, Nicole did get a 4, unfortunate. Got that 3-stroke lead for Paige. Everyone else is pretty close. And Jamie, that's all we got for part 1.
Yeah, it's 12 holes in, 12 more to go. Moving day. Beautiful weekend in Santa Cruz. Had so much fun out there. And look forward to seeing what the ladies do on the back half of this course. Meet you back in just a little bit.
Let's do it.
All right. Hope everybody else can join us. Keep it locked here on SpinTV.